Have you ever considered that your lifelong belief in daily bathing might actually be doing more harm than good after the age of 70? It's a strange thought, right? The warm, comforting ritual that once symbolized cleanliness and self-care might now be quietly undermining your health. Imagine this. What if that steamy shower you swear by is not just drying your skin, but also weakening your immune defenses, zapping your energy, and even increasing your chances of a serious fall? We live in a world that glorifies spotless skin and squeaky clean standards. But aging brings new rules that most people don't talk about. That's why today, we're diving into 6 surprising truths that could completely shift the way seniors approach hygiene after 70. By the end, you'll discover a simple expert-backed tip that keeps older adults fresh and healthy without the risks of daily bathing. So, stick with us. Whether you're caring for an elderly loved one or navigating this season of life yourself, what you're about to learn could change everything. 1. Less bathing equals lower infection risk. What if I told you that cutting back on showers might actually reduce your risk of infections? It's counterintuitive, but for seniors, it's also scientifically supported. Studies and publications like the New England Journal of Medicine have highlighted something surprising. Older adults who bathe less often suffer from fewer skin tears, and skin tears are no joke. They may look small, but these paper-thin wounds are notorious entry points for bacteria like Staphylococcus aureus and Streptococcus, leading to painful infections, even sepsis in extreme cases. So, how does bathing less help? As skin ages, it becomes thin, fragile, and dry like fine tissue paper. Frequent washing, especially with hot water and harsh soaps, strips away the natural oils that form your skin's protective barrier. This leaves it brittle, easily torn, and slower to heal. Even simple tasks like pulling on socks or brushing against a door frame can trigger tears when the skin is compromised. Seniors who bathe 2 to 3 times a week, or even less, give their skin a chance to retain moisture and rebuild its defenses. They can stay clean by using a warm, damp cloth to gently wipe high sweat areas like the armpits or groin, avoiding the risk of full-body exposure to soaps and hot water. It's a smart, safe way to preserve health without compromising hygiene. 2. The daily shower could be sabotaging your skin. Here's something no one tells you. Your skin after 70 is not the same skin you've known your whole life. It's thinner, drier, and far more delicate, like old parchment that's lost its resilience. Years of research from institutions like the University of Pittsburgh show that aging skin loses essential oils, weakens in structure, and becomes prone to a condition called xerosis, or extreme dryness. And yet, many seniors keep up the habit of daily bathing, not realizing that hot water and soap are acting like chemical sandpaper, scrubbing away what little natural moisture remains. The result? Itchy, cracked, and inflamed skin that becomes a breeding ground for irritation and infections. And let's not forget the discomfort. Tightness, stinging, even bleeding from deep cracks in the skin. Dermatologists warn that the damage isn't just cosmetic. Overbathing sets off a chain reaction that affects quality of life. It disrupts sleep, increases sensitivity to touch, and turns simple pleasures, like getting dressed, into painful experiences. For seniors, especially those with mobility or chronic skin issues, the effort of a daily bath can leave them worse off than before. Instead, consider shorter, cooler baths only when necessary, and switch to ultra-gentle cleansers with a balanced pH. Embrace a new rhythm, one that protects rather than punishes your skin. 3. Your body is already cleaning itself. It might sound unbelievable, but your body is far more self-sufficient than you think, especially when it comes to staying clean. The skin isn't just a protective shell, it's a living, breathing ecosystem. And yes, it comes with its own built-in cleaning crew. Beneficial bacteria, natural oils, and the steady turnover of skin cells all work together like a microscopic sanitation team, keeping your skin surprisingly fresh. Let's break this down. Your skin is covered in a microbiome, a balanced mix of good bacteria and other microorganisms that fight off harmful invaders. These friendly microbes feast on sweat and dead skin, converting them into harmless byproducts while outcompeting dangerous germs. Meanwhile, sebum, your skin's natural oil, acts as both a moisturizer and a dirt repellent. Add in desquamation, the natural shedding of dead cells, and you've got a pretty efficient system. Now here's where things go wrong. Too much bathing throws this system into chaos. Hot water strips away sebum. Harsh soaps destroy the beneficial bacteria. What's left is a vulnerable, unprotected surface prone to rashes, infections, and flare-ups. But when seniors dial back on full-body baths and allow their natural processes to work, the skin often stabilizes. A few targeted wipes a day and occasional rinsing of sweat-prone areas can do the trick, without sending your skin's internal balance into disarray. After all, nature has been refining this system for millions of years. Why not trust it a little more? 4. The bathroom can be a battlefield for seniors. For many seniors, the most dangerous room in the house isn't the kitchen, it's the bathroom. It might be hard to believe, but those quick daily showers could be increasing the risk of life-altering falls. According to the CDC, 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls each year, and many of these incidents happen during or after bathing. Why? Because the bathroom is a perfect storm of slippery tiles, hot steam, hard surfaces, and narrow spaces. Picture this. You're already a bit fatigued, stepping over the edge of a tub, the floor slick with water, trying to steady yourself as your glasses fog up and your muscles protest. It's a high-risk acrobatic feat disguised as a daily habit. Every trip into that environment increases the odds of a slip, and those slips aren't minor. Seniors face serious injuries like fractured hips, broken wrists, and traumatic brain injuries. Worse still, one bad fall can begin a domino effect of hospital stays, surgeries, or even long-term care placement. The solution isn't just about non-slip mats or grab bars, though those help. It's about reducing how often seniors have to brave this hazardous space in the first place. Shifting to a bathing schedule of once or twice a week and relying on sponge baths or seated wash-ups in between drastically reduces exposure to this high-risk zone. When it comes to senior hygiene, a little dirt is far less dangerous than a devastating fall. And making that mental shift, prioritizing safety over unnecessary scrubbing, could be one of the most important choices you or your loved one makes. 5. Experts are saying it loud and clear. Once or twice a week is enough. Forget everything the commercials told you. Daily bathing is not a universal rule, especially for people over 70. In fact, dermatologists, geriatricians, and researchers from respected institutions like Johns Hopkins and the American Academy of Dermatology agree. Seniors only need to bathe once or twice a week, and even less in some cases. This isn't about lowering hygiene standards. It's about matching your self-care routine to the realities of an aging body. Skin becomes thinner, drier, and less able to replenish its protective oils. Muscles tire more quickly, joints ache more easily, and for many seniors, daily bathing turns into a physically draining event. Why push through a routine that causes more harm than help? Experts recommend focusing on what's necessary, not habitual. For example, someone who spends most of their time indoors and leads a low-activity lifestyle won't accumulate as much sweat or grime. Spot cleaning with a washcloth, using deodorant, and changing into fresh clothes are often more than enough to stay fresh and presentable. And for those with specific needs like incontinence or open wounds, targeted cleaning is the smarter, safer path. This isn't just medical advice, it's freedom. Freedom from the pressure to stick to outdated norms. Freedom to redefine hygiene on your terms. And freedom to preserve your skin, energy, and safety without sacrificing dignity or comfort. 6. Bathing daily can leave seniors drained and depleted. Let's face it, bathing may seem like a simple daily task, but after 70, it can feel like a full-body workout, one that many seniors don't have the stamina for. Research published in the Journal of the American Medical Association has spotlighted this often ignored truth. The act of showering can exhaust the elderly, both physically and mentally. Why is this so taxing? Standing for more than a few minutes in warm water places strain on aging circulatory systems, often causing dizziness or sudden drops in blood pressure. Seniors with heart conditions or respiratory issues may feel lightheaded or even short of breath in the steamy environment of a closed shower. Add to that the challenge of bending, lifting, or reaching sore limbs, and bathing turns into a painful obstacle course. But it doesn't stop once the water's turned off. Toweling off, applying lotion, and dressing afterward take additional energy. And for those already dealing with fatigue, the aftermath of a single shower can derail an entire day. Many seniors report needing to rest or nap immediately after bathing, which robs them of the energy they could have spent enjoying a walk, preparing a meal, or visiting with loved ones. Scaling back the frequency of full baths gives seniors back control over their day. With fewer physical demands, they preserve energy for what really matters. And the best part? Studies show that seniors who bathe less often report better mood, higher energy levels, and greater participation in daily life. Less bathing in this case equals more living. So here's the truth, one that many people never hear until it's too late. Cleanliness doesn't have to come at the cost of your comfort, energy, or safety. After 70, the goal isn't perfection, it's protection. It's about preserving your skin, your strength, and your independence. By bathing less frequently and more intentionally, seniors can reclaim something far more valuable than a daily rinse: peace of mind and a better quality of life. Imagine waking up without that tight, itchy feeling. Imagine moving through your day without fear of slipping in the shower. Imagine still feeling fresh and dignified, without exhausting yourself in the process. That's the real power of understanding what your body needs at this stage of life. And now, you know. Now I want to hear from you. What part of this video challenged your thinking? Was it the science, the expert advice, or maybe the idea that your body already knows how to take care of itself? Drop a comment below and let me know the one thing you're taking away from this, whether it's a small shift in your routine or something you'll share with a loved one. Your experience might help someone else. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next insight on aging well, staying safe, and living with confidence. Because aging isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.